says that, you know it's legit.
Jennifer Aniston, it's happening.
It's happening. And Jennifer Aniston herself says that, you know it's legit.
Is this the Friends reunion show? They're all coming back?
I actually really like Friends. I used to binge it so much. Nick at Night, oh man, they'd play the same 12 episodes over and over.
People have been begging for this for a long time, and then I believe it was dropped off of Netflix. And people were hysterical.
In case you didn't already know, that was an Instagram that was posted by the cast members of Friends announcing a reunion in May of 2020.
Wow.
Like a reunion show where the actors just sit down and tell all, or a brand new season of Friends?
I mean, it's just gonna be like them older, right? Like all their kids are gonna be grown up. We'll see like what happened to them, if like Monica and Chandler are still together.
But to clarify, since some people have been confused, they're not actually filming a new episode of the show.
Oh, are they just like getting together and chatting?
It's going to be an unscripted reunion special to help launch Friends on its new streaming platform, HBO Max.
Okay, so it is more of a promotion thing, but at least you get a whole reunion because last time they had a reunion, Matthew Perry wasn't there, and it just felt empty and hollow.
Wait, so it's just like freaking Women Tell All Bachelor? Like they're just gonna sit them down and have them all talk to each other? They're already friends. We don't need that.
They're just getting together and talking. They're not even in character, or they're gonna be play character. If it's this is some bullshit. I don't know. Now I'm pissed.
Fans have been going crazy about this, so in honor of this reunion, we thought it would be fun to take a trip down memory lane with some fun things you may not have known about the original show.
Okay.
You'd have to surprise me, really dig down deep, because I know a lot of the show.
Oh, the reserve sign. I did know about this.
It says reserved. What? I mean, it was always like, kind of like a running joke how, oh, that's just always available when they show up. Like no one ever wants to sit there.
Wait, everything was reserved? It was reserved for them? I remember the one episode, someone else was sitting on it. Chandler looks at him, he's like, nah. And then he leaves.
A highly talked about aspect of the show is how the group always managed to get that iconic spot in Central Perk. This little Easter egg seems to help clear that up. They always had a reserved table.
Oh, okay. I never noticed that.
I think it does explain a little bit more, because it was kind of a little bit unrealistic to get the same seats, everyone sitting in the exact same spot every single episode.
I think the logic was that Rachel was working at the coffee shop, so she could always put the reserve so that no one else sits there.
You forget too that like Rachel worked there for so long too, so it's like, oh, she's hooking her friends up. Yeah, nepotism will get you there.
Uh-huh, I'm with her.
I always
Rachel?
No, definitely not. She just plays the like uptight character so well, it's really hard for me to imagine her being like Rachel, because Rachel's personality is so different.
I can see Courtney as Rachel, but I don't think it'll have the same impact. A lot of these characters fit their roles perfectly, especially Matt LeBlanc as Joey. Like, I definitely cannot imagine anyone else playing that character.
I can't, because this is the attitude, her voice, it just doesn't fit that, the rich girl, prissy rich girl at all. And even in the flashbacks episodes where she was more prissy, it still just feels awkward, but it totally works. I feel like the cast was just...
Everyone does that. Everyone. You have to. If you don't, you have no soul, just so you know.
This clip surfaces everywhere. Like the song is just so iconic. Even if you don't know the show, everyone knows what that is.
So it seems like almost everyone knows the iconic Friends theme song. But did you know that it wasn't actually meant to be released as a single?
Oh.
Originally, the Rembrandts just recorded it as a jingle for the show's opening, but everyone loved it so much that they went back and made the full record with help from the show's producers.
Really? So then they post-recorded?
I heard the song playing on the radio, I'd be like, oh, it's the Friends theme song. I didn't know there was more to this. It stays in the Friends theme song playlist away from all my other playlists.
I loved this episode.
Hey.
Oh my God. Seeing the two of them googly-eyed over each other is so weird.
I don't remember this particular episode.
You want some help with that?
Oh, no thanks, I got it.
Oh, no, I don't.
Whoa!
So that's weird. I don't like it. I don't like it.
This is like alternate universe or something? I thought she was like married to that other fool.
Ew. No, I don't like it.
It's just so out of where their characters are at that present moment. It's like, it's gross. I'm sorry, it's gross.
Looks-wise, they match. Personality-wise, sorry, Joey, he just was not sharp enough for her. I mean, come on.
So obviously Ross and Rachel ended up being the main couple of the Friends series, even though that apparently that wasn't the original intention. The writers originally intended for Monica and Joey to end up together.
Oh, plot twist.
How? They're complete and utter opposites. That would make no sense. Like, you know how sometimes it's like, oh, opposites attract, but that's like bad kind of opposites. That's like you have someone extremely anal and someone extremely messy. The shit's about to explode.
I see it because I think Joey can't. There's moments where he gets bringing out the best because of Monica. It's not too outside the range. What was out of range was Joey and Rachel. That was too far-fetched.
In season 3 of Friends, Ross Geller says that he's 29 years old. In season 4 of Friends, Ross again states that he's 29 years old.
In season 5, Ross talks about getting divorced twice before turning 30. Well, it was a very long year.
Is Ross stuck in some sort of time dilation where he doesn't age, perhaps being in denial about his age? Or is there some other explanation for how he doesn't seem to get older over a 3-year period in the show?
Well, yes. There is an explanation. Somebody wasn't keeping track.
Yeah, the writers messed up. They messed up bad because fans do catch that stuff.
Especially, I feel like when it aired, you don't really take into consideration time at all. So they're like, F it, he can be 29 forever. How old do you think SpongeBob is? Or The Simpsons? Like, yeah, whatever. It's a sitcom. Is that really what you're paying attention to?
I'm telling you, that girl totally winked at me.
Did not wink at you. Winking at you.
Ah, I forgot about this. They're off-brand doppelgangers.
I don't see the little reserve thing on the table. Where's it at?
Oh, see? Kick him out!
Uh-oh. Guess that reserve sign got moved.
Oh my word. I don't remember this at all, actually. It's kind of funny, though.
And they don't know what to do now. Everyone else is standing around. They're like, stand? No.
As you saw in this particular episode, the friends walk in and someone is sitting on their couch. But this is actually a cameo. The people sitting on the couch are the show's executive producers.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like Stephanie Myers being in Twilight, like J.K. Rowling being a wizard in Harry Potter. Like 90% of the people don't know who it is. They're like, wow, they should have thrown those bitches out of there. And you're like, so actually, these are the inventors of Friends.
Things like including producers or including people from behind the scenes that fans don't usually watch. That's not necessarily for the fans, that's more for them.
I loved how many shows these days have little nods to the creators, and even if it's just like a Stan Lee moment in Marvel movies, fans get a kick out of it, and especially if you know that these were some of the producers and executive producers, you're like, oh yeah, that's amazing.
Insomnia Cafe. Is this the cafe that like replicated the coffee shop that they went to?
Was that going to be the original name of the cafe?
This is either a parody series of Friends or My Life.
So Friends is actually not the first title of the show. It reportedly started as Insomnia Cafe.
Oh God, this is gonna be the title of the show.
Oh God, gross. Who came up with that? Can you imagine, like, what are you guys doing later? I'm just gonna go home and watch Insomnia Cafe.
But it had a lot of other working titles, such as Friends Like Us, Across the Hall, and 6 of 1 before they finally landed on just simply Friends.
Well, yeah, and weren't they smart to choose that one?
Friends is the perfect title. Out of those choices, it's definitely the best choice.
It doesn't stand out as anything unless a show was remarkable. I think it was a dicey choice, but in the end, it worked out.
I gotta go to work.
Oh, I remember this.
I've seen this episode more times than I care to admit.
And Rachel, great to have you back.
Gotta kiss everyone.
Yeah, that's not a good way to save that.
I'm so glad Chandler and Rachel never got together. Well,
Feeds!
Nice cover.
This is awkward.
Yeah, everyone kiss.
see, it makes sense.
Oh yeah, I remember this one too. It was a little Phoebe. Hello.
Oh, God.
That was
This also makes sense. I feel like we all would have enjoyed a good Rachel Phoebe tryst.
A detail-oriented fan posted a list on Facebook of all the times that the Friends characters kiss each other or talk about having kissed each other, even if it was off-screen. We didn't show them all here since we don't have time, but it turns out that all the characters have kissed at some point except for Monica and Phoebe.
What? Come on, and they were roommates.
Oh my God, they were roommates.
people love that. Like, get out my checklist. Let's see. Let's do the grid here and see who's done what.
I feel like that's what they have to do for the reunion. That's what they have to do. That's their hook. You guys, it's like, you guys want to see it? We're not going to do anything scripted, but we are going to have this.
That's all the time we had to show today, but there are a lot of fun facts that fans may not have known, so we've linked some articles down below for anyone who's curious.
Yeah, go check them out.
There were so many iconic moments in Friends where you can't contain it to like 5 to 10 minutes. It's just not possible.
So finally, what do you think it is about Friends that has made it such a seemingly iconic TV show to so many people for so long?
I think during that time, you're looking at a group of people that were kind of struggling. Seeing a bunch of people on screen that were just like you, I think that propelled Friends to where it was.
It has to be the relatability of it. That within those characters, everybody attaches themselves to one of them and can really understand.
You like seeing yourself represented. You know, so if you are the kind of group that you've been out there and you guys get together and you go to these clubs and you do these little things together and you hang out at the coffee shop, you know, you almost like want to see that.
It's one of those shows that you have it on in the background, and I don't know, it like makes you feel like warm and safe in a weird way.
It's just something that people can really delve into, but it's also like good background TVs. It's really cool to see something, you know, like not die off and see that like future generations are still really into this.
Thanks for watching this episode of Generations React.
Be our friend and subscribe for new videos.
Thanks for watching, and remember, I'll be there for you.
Hi guys, it's Jose Carlos here, producer here at F.R.I.E.N.D.S. Make sure to subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Thanks for your support. Bye guys.